It's time to make a video, but I don't know what to do for my intro, so here it is. Hey everyone, my name is Katie. I am a small town southern girl from the panhandle of Florida. I'm about 4 hours from Atlanta, Georgia. I know y'all all know where that's at. Anyways, so as you can tell by my intro, I am very, very new to YouTube. This is my very first video. I have no clue what I'm doing, but it's okay. I'll get the hang of it. Hopefully, we'll see. Anyways, so, I am going to be doing makeup tutorials. I may do some other stuff later on. We'll see just how everything goes. I go with the flow. So, yeah, we'll just see what happens. Okay, so I am so excited to film this video today. For it being my first YouTube video, I felt like using the Morphe Dare to Create 39A palette would be the best eyeshadow palette to use to create the look that I'm going to do today. I actually have not used this palette yet. I got a few other palettes for Christmas along with this one, and I've just been using my other ones. I don't know why I haven't used this one yet, because every time I open my drawer to do my makeup in the mornings, I'm just like, I should use that palette, and then I don't. I just pick a different palette. But anyways, so yeah, this palette is absolutely gorgeous. It has several neutral colors in it along with many bright colors. I tend to go more towards neutral browns, golds when I'm creating my makeup looks, but I feel like this palette will inspire me to dabble with colors, and like I really like this red color right here. It's just very bright. It's out there. People will be able to see you from a mile away if you use this color. So I will definitely have to use this palette in another tutorial and definitely do something with these reds and pinks and purples up here. So anyways, but yeah, so that's enough chit chat. Let's just get right on into the tutorial. Okay, so I think today I'm going to do a smoky eye, a smoky halo eye. I'm going to use these two blues right here. This one, this dark navy, is Indigo, and this one is Dare Me. So, and then I'm going to use Sunder, this shade right here, as like my transition shade. Sorry, I have my little sheet right here that has the names on it. Okay, so first I'm going to take this brush. It's like, it's slightly angled, but it's very fluffy and flexible, and I'm just going to take Sunder and use it as my transition shade in my crease. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to take a smaller Morphe brush. I don't know what this one is either. It came in the pack. It's kind of pointed, but it's also very fluffy. So I'm going to use this to do the halo effect, and I'm going to be taking Indigo. Just going to get some color on there, tap it off, and then I start from the outside, and then I just make my way over in the crease and then do the inside corner. So I still just do windshield wiper motions in the crease, just so it blends out and it's not too harsh in just one area. It kind of just all blends and looks the same. really blue. It's very pretty though. Okay, so now that I've done my halo effect, I'm just going to take a similar fluffy brush as the one that I used for my transition color to blend out the blue so it doesn't look so harsh. Alright, so now that we are done with that, we're going to take the shimmery blue called Dare Me, and we're just going to take a flat brush. I'm going to use my flat mermaid brush, and just going to apply that all over the center of the lid in the area you did not put shadow on. Ooh, that is very pretty. Okay, and I'm just going to take that same brush that I used to blend out the blue to blend some more so the colors mix together. I feel like Medusa. Okay, so now that we've got our eyeshadow done, I'm going to take the Morphe Two-Time liquid pen liner. It's double-ended on the one side. It's got the smaller point, and then on the other side it's got a thicker, shorter point. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the thicker side, and I'm going to just line my lashes so you can't see the band of my lashes. So to prep my lashes for falsies, I'm going to use the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. Then I'm going to apply, I just dropped them. Okay, then I'm going to apply the Morphe lashes. These are very full and thick and long, and they're really pretty. They're 117, and I'm going to apply those with the Tarte Pro Black Lash Adhesive. Okay, so now that we have applied our falsies, it's time to move on to the face. So for primer, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I bought the travel size because I had never used it before, and so I didn't want to pay, I think it was like $42 or something like that, just to use it and not like it. I have heard plenty of good things about it. Nicole Consiglio uses this all the time. This is like her go-to primer, is what she says. And so I tried it out, and I absolutely love it. It makes my skin so smooth and soft. It makes my foundation go on so smooth. It makes my skin feel good and hydrated. And so whenever I run out of this, I definitely will be purchasing the big bottle, and this will probably be my go-to primer from now on. That is how good it is. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and I'm going to put it in my hand. And then I'm just going to put it all over my face, but I'm going to mainly focus on the spots that are really dry, because this does hydrate my skin and it just makes it feel like very dewy. So I mainly have dry skin like on my nose, like in my T-zone is where I really have dry skin. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 190. And I'm going to be applying it with my Tarte Beauty Blender. A little goes a long way, and it's pretty full coverage, but I do about 2 squirts just because that's all that I use on my whole entire face. And then I just put like 1 dot in each spot, and then I just blend it out. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to use the same concealer that I used to prime my eyes. It's the Tarte Reinforcing the C Aqua Concealer in light, medium, neutral. And I'm just going to apply it underneath my eyes and on my T-zone. And then I'm just going to use that same beauty blender and blend it out. Now I hardly ever do cream contour. I do have some, and when I do, I normally use the Fenty Beauty because I have the trio set. It's a really creamy, and it looks good. It blends out really nice. So when I do cream contour, that is the one that I use. So, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to my powder, and I'm going to set my under eye and my under my cheek at my jawline. And I'm just going to use the same fluffy brush that I used to set my eyes as well. A lot of people set their under eye by putting it underneath a lot of it and then just leaving it, but I don't normally do that. I just pretty much just brush it on and just pack it onto my face. That's pretty much all that I do. So now I'm just going to take the Tarte Amazonian Clay powder contour, and I'm going to take this just circular brush. I don't know what it's from. I've had it forever. I don't know. It's just a fluffy brush that I used to contour with. And then I just use a light hand going in circular motions in my cheek. And then I go up the side of my face to my temple. And then I'll just do my jaw. And then I'm going to use the same powder contour. What's my hair doing? And I'm going to take this kind of flat but fluffy brush to do my nose, and then I'm going to do my Cupid's bow and underneath my lip. Sometimes it comes out looking a little rough, so I'll just take my beauty blender and just like pat it on my nose to kind of blend out that contour so it doesn't look too harsh. So for my blush and my highlight, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit Gleam palette. I'm going to be mixing Hard Candy and Starburst for my blush and Crushed Pearl for my highlight. To apply my blush, I'm going to be using the Tarte and Nicole Concealio brush set. And I'm just going to mix them and just apply it to my cheekbones. I know Nicole used this for her contour, but I've never used it for my contour. I use it for my blush just because I don't really like a harsh pink on my cheeks, and this brush is just so fluffy that it just goes on really nice, and it's not too harsh, but it still applies a pink tone to my cheekbones so people can still tell that I'm wearing blush, and it gives my face some color. And then to apply my highlighter, I'm going to be using this Morphe Fluffy brush. I don't know which one it is. It came in the pack that I got, so none of them have numbers on them or anything. And then I'm just going to apply as so. Would you just look at that? Favorite part of doing makeup, absolute favorite part ever, is applying highlight. Just love it. Love it. Cause you just look at it. You just look at it. Like, if the aliens from Mars cannot see your highlight, then you are not doing it right. You are not putting enough on. Like, girl, just let me tell you. Let me tell you. And then I'm just going to take my finger and just apply it to the center and then the bridge of my nose. Yes. Yes. Now for the bottom lash line, I'm just going to take this flat Morphe brush. It's very good for detailing. And then I'm going to dip it into indigo, into the very navy blue shade, and just apply it to the bottom lash line. And then when I smoke out the bottom lash line, I'm going to take this smaller detailed brush to just buff it out so it's not such a harsh straight line. So now that we've smoked out the bottom lash line, I'm going to use the JaclynHill Morphe palette, and I'm going to take this pink champagne color and apply it to the inner corners just to brighten up the eye a little bit. And I'm using another brush from the Nicole Concealio and Tarte brush collection. So now for lips, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. This is the first one she came out with. It's Fenty Glow, I believe. Yeah, Fenty Glow. And I'm just going to apply it to my lips. It's a pinky nude, so it works because it's not too harsh on the lips. Because we do have such a bold, smoky eye, we don't need to put a bold, dark color on the lips. They need to be more like neutral, so it doesn't make your makeup look too dark. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. The light in here does make it look a little different. It makes it look a little darker than it really is. It's more blue in person, but I hope you guys still like it. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to get alerts for when I post my next video, just make sure you turn on my notifications for that. I will put my Snapchat and my Instagram down below, so make sure y'all go follow me on those, and just, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.